Hello there, running ears, and welcome once again to one of our videos. Today we are going to cover an important topic for especially you newbies. But before all that, I'm going to say please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell so that way whenever these videos come out, you'll be notified. I'm going to try to get them out every Wednesday. But just in case something pops up, and you'll get that notification so you can watch them. I'm going to try to make the informational ones kind of short, kind of brief, and if I have something longer to say, then I'll let you know at the beginning. So this week's what I want to do is I'm talking especially to you beginner runners, or you runners who are not necessarily beginners. You've done some 5Ks, maybe some 10Ks, but now you want to advance. So these are 3 things that a new runner or newer runner shouldn't do. Number 1, overtrain. Now, you're going to ask yourself, how can I overtrain? So usually what happens is, I'm going to use the example of right now we have about 3 months to train for the wine and dine. Everything got thrown at us at the last minute, so we don't have that much time. So let's say I have 3 months to train for the wine and dine. So I get out my schedule. Whether you got it from a book, you got it from an app, or you took my advice last week and did your own, make your own and do your homework and go backwards. So you start training. So a month of it goes well. You're training, you're going well, you're eating well, everything is going fine. Then all of a sudden you tell yourself, you know what, I see people on Twitter and Facebook, they're advanced. They're a little bit more advanced than I am. So let me start picking it up a notch or two. So I'm going to make my long runs longer, my speed work faster, whatever it is. I'm going to go in to my recovery runs and I'm going to make them longer, so forth and so on. Now, how do you know if you're overtraining? Very easy. You're going to feel excessively sore, and that's going to last for a while. You're going to be excessively tired. You're going to wake up in the morning, and before, when you were all, you had just signed up for the Disney runs and you were like so hyper and stuff, that's going to go away. You're going to maybe have a loss of appetite. What you're going to notice is that your fast runs are going to become slower. It's almost like they're going to be at a slower pace, and your slow runs are going to become very slow. You're going to become very, very sluggish. So don't overtrain. Just keep to the program, write your notes, and see how you advance. Number 2, undertrain. How do you undertrain? That again comes from the fact that people they'll have a schedule and then they'll skip something. So what they do is they stay at their regular schedule. So again, they're not really adjusting. So what happens is they're underestimating their mileage, their time, and they're not making it up. Case in point. So a couple of years ago, when I was training for a marathon, I actually had to travel on the weekends. So I changed my long runs to during the week, and so that way I could do some shorter runs on the weekends because I was traveling. A lot of people will not do that. What they'll do is they'll just skip their long runs. Their longest run will be 7 miles for a 13-mile run. The day of the marathon comes, and they actually get a rude awakening where they hit a wall. And so because they've undertrained, it's not a good thing. So what you do is just adjust. If you want expert information, what you could do is just go to your local running coach, if you got one there, somebody who's certified or at least has done these runs over and over and over and has some good experience. Or again, go to my Facebook page, or our Facebook page I should say, the Running Ears. You can go there and you can ask me whatever questions you want. I will be more than happy to answer them and help you guys out, because I want to see you guys on the course. So number 3, this is, to me, is the most important thing, and this is for seasoned runners. Although seasoned runners can get a little bit, they can get away with this a little bit more than newer runners are, but don't do anything new during the run. So you get to your actual run and you're going to try something brand new. Don't do it. You don't wear a new shirt, you don't wear some new shorts, you don't use a new cream, you don't put some new socks on, you don't put some new shoes on. Everything you do in training. it's like studying. I used that analogy before. When you're studying, that's when all the hard work is done. So when you're training, that's when everything is done. Don't try a new snack during the run. That might actually lead to some discomfort, and it's going to lead to a really bad run. Case in point, a few years ago I was running, and I usually use Scout bars, which are plant-based, and they have a lot of dates in them. So they're low glycemics, and they're low glycemic. They don't mess up my stomach. So I was using them during my training run. Well, during the marathon, they fell out of my pocket, so I lost them. So I decided at mile marker 16 to take some chocolate that they were giving me, and that upset my stomach, and it was not a good thing. So I'm telling you from experience, don't try anything new. With that said, that's the end of this video, but what I'm going to start doing is at the very end of the videos, I'm going to try to see if I can find old pictures, old videos of runs. So I'm going to add maybe like a picture or two, or maybe a short video clip of past runs, and I'm going to share them with you. But with that said, you guys create a magical day, and we'll see you sooner than later.